Hi, Leo. It's Kendrick from Providence Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your first proofread for the month of February. So let's go ahead and see what this season of the heart is giving us for you. Honey, how was your full moon in Leo? You know what? It was actually kind of crazy because the Mercury retrograde was happening like we were in the shadow before, so it was already kind of getting like, whoa, what's happening over there? You know? And then it was like, whoa, what's happening right here? With me, at least. Not in here, but like, I was like, whoa. In transit, on the train, wow. There was like, I'm going in now. Look, I'm being dramatic on Leo. There was a whole person being patted down while I was on this motherfucking train. And I was like, let me put my phone away. And is he about to do this to everyone? So then, the person that was being patted down and potentially robbed was arguing with the person, like literally like bucking. And I was like, oh, word. Distracting him from me. And then, I can't. For real. Yes. So then they just started arguing. I was like, man, like, please, these grown people are not about to fight on this train. And it was expressed, so it was going to be the next stop. And I was like, hey, I'm almost home, so I can get off here. I can get off at the next stop. It's not like it's too far away from where I live. Like, I can get off. Honey, right before the train, like, stopped in the next station, they were fine. They were the one person that pushed the other person down. And he went like this. He was like in his pocket, and I was like, oh shit, he is right here, and you are right here in front of me, bitch. And he has that, and he might do something, and I don't know if it's real, and I don't know if it's in the, I don't know what it is. I don't know, it might be fake. We didn't know, we didn't see anything for real, but we were just like, is this happening right now? I mean, I was literally like, New York. I stayed at home the next day. But that's the kind of stuff that's going on, child. Y'all heard it here first on Leo's video. Four of Swords, everybody's getting that. The Lord, which is the Emperor. Okay, four. Six of Wands. Okay, that's you. That's you. So you're either dealing with Aquarius or Libra, right? Or there's that. Or you might be needing to take a mental break. You need to do the things that are actually going to just kind of pull you away from stuff. Gather your thoughts. Gain some perspective that isn't being influenced by an outside source or an outside energy. You're gathering perspective from your internal energy, your source of information that you have already gathered from being out there. That's what you are doing. And you might even be putting it into action in a very creative way, because we're in the mental suit here. So we're seeing things and we're looking at things and they're colorful, perhaps, or we're coming up with ideas, that type of thing, or we're thinking about, what it is that we know now. Sorry, I have on these motorcycle pants and they're tight around the calf, or I've just been pumping and my calves have pumped. Okay. So the Lord is here, and this is good. This is like the warrior nature, right? So determination, right? The fours are determined. All of them are. This is a determination, a deep desire, a knowing, a readiness, feeling ready, capable, potent energy of the self, your head. Some of you could be having headaches. Some of you are thinking about something passionately. And I would suggest for you, to put that thought into action, because this is the Lord card, and it's like, I know what I am and what I'm capable of and what I want to do and what I want. And then the Four of Swords is like, and I'm thinking about that. I know what I'm already thinking about doing without all them other folks. Why don't I go ahead and do that? Right? You're going to run into some small setbacks just because it's Mercury retrograde. But this is saying proceed. It's saying proceed with a little bit of caution, a little bit of reluctance. Don't move too fast, with whatever it is that you're doing. Do it steadily, Have a little bit of reserve to you. It is a 6, for goodness sakes. With this person, perhaps, or with your spirited nature, you're thinking about it. Make sure that you give yourself some cautionary insight. Take some cautionary insight when thinking of giving someone an opportunity to get it in. You need time to think. Maybe you don't want to, whatever. This is also saying maybe there's other possibilities that you could seek out, But I would say, yeah. Because this is kind of a distraction, This is kind of a distraction from something really, This Lord person would just be a distraction. Your lower desire nature or your instinct, this would be a cheap kind of thrill. It wouldn't be anything that's going to stick around with this person. Right? Then we have the 7 of Cups here being that like, oh yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm actually not satisfied from that. Like, that was cute. But here I am again. Here I am again on my own. You know that song? Going down the only road I ever known. Are those the words? But you heard I just said. I said what I said. And what I'm saying now is that you need to stop paying so much negative attention to past experiences that have left emotional impressions on you, with you, that are not things that you want to feel. You've got to have a new experience. This is Venus being in Scorpio. This is Venus being in her 7th house, or this is Venus being in her 2nd house from where she originates. From Taurus, and then 2nd house from Libra. Right? So you're spending money in ways to try to satisfy some need to heal from something, but it really isn't doing anything. It's from a relationship too. This could be drinking. This could be sex, or just like relating to sex in a way. You don't have to be having it. You could just be relating to it, relational energy of looking things up, that type of stuff. This is also like, toxic sexuality, right? Whether it's toxic masculinity or toxic femininity. This is also a card of sorrow, right? But why? Leave that behind. You know what I mean? And focus on the here and now, right? Don't think about what was lost, because it is related to death. It really is related to endings and transformations. And it's holding on to something that has ended. Because, you know, the Chariot is holding on to the reins while you move forward, but you're holding on to something that's keeping you back while you need to move forward. And this is also making the wrong decisions when you want to go in a new direction, right? These are things that are creating obstacles for you, illusions for you. You know? And, you know, also some things are not about being popular either. Venus, ooh, Scorpio, I'm in the shadows over here, kind of, right? But it's saying you're not. You're only in the shadows because you're going there emotionally. Right? We are trying to be in the energy. Well, the Six of Wands is Jupiter and Leo. So this is like, you know, having a good time. Enjoy it. Even though the conditions aren't going to be perfect or ideal, you can still enjoy the ride. Right? Discover what is new. Discover what is proud. I don't know. Yes. Be set in your energy, in your vibe, in your mood. You're there. Aren't you? My ruling planet is in Leo, so I'm like, my chart ruler, so I'm like, okay, I'm over here. He's got those legs crossed. Attracted, honey. You know what? If they're not into you, whatever. If they're not into you, whatever. You know what I mean? But really, is it that they're not into you, or is it they're not into you? You know what I mean? Come on. Cause this is hot. Okay. This is Mars. That's Aries, and here we go with that. They decided to go the other. No, I have another opportunity. Focus on what matters. That's what I say. That's what I say to you. Focus on what matters, not what is an illusion, darling. Focus on what is, and not on something that you think might be. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It is Providence Tarot, and my personal account is NYC Kendrick. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, and if you're not watching it on YouTube, go over to YouTube and subscribe there anyway. You know what I mean?